Yeah, good evening. Variables you are learning. Variables. How many types of variables are there? Three types. What are those? Instance variables, class variables, local variables. Okay. Member of a class. Which type of variable? Instance variable. Static member of a class. Inside a method. Local variable. Local variable, can I write static? No. Can I write variable outside the class? Outside the class is called global variable. Outside the class is called global variable. We cannot write outside the class. Okay. Instance variable memory, when it is allocated. Instance variable memory, when it is allocated. Whenever object is created. Class variable memory, when it is allocated. Whenever class is loaded. Local variable memory, when it is allocated. Whenever method is called. Method is called. Okay. Instance variables stored in which memory block? Heap area. Class variables, method area. Local variables, stack area. Okay. Instance variables, heap area. Class variable, method area. Local variable, stack area. Total, how many memory blocks are there in JVM? 5. What are remaining 2? Native stack area. One more. PC registers. PC registers. PC full form? Program counter. Program counter registers. Okay. What is the execution priority? First, what is executed? Class variables. Next, static blocks. Next, main method. Okay. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of instance variable created? If I create 100 objects, how many copies of instance variable created? How many? 100. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of class variable created? One only created. Okay. Instance variable for every object, separate copy. Class variable for all objects, one copy. That is studied, no? Don't forget, remember, it's the most important point. Okay. Now, if I create, now how many ways to access instance variable? How many ways? 2 ways. What are those? By using an object, reference. When we have to write object reference. Only one time required means object. More than one time required means object reference. This is all you studied. Okay, remember, don't forget. When we have to use instance variable in Java programming. When we have to use instance variable in Java programming. Values are different for objects. When we have to use class variable in Java programming. Value is same for all objects. When we have to use local variable in Java programming. To perform the task. If I give some variables list, can you select? Employee number. Which variable required? Instance variable. Employee name. Instance variable. Employee address. Employee address, instance variable. Employee mobile number. Employee mail ID. Aadhaar card number. Voter ID. If I give any variable, you can give answer, no? So, company name. Class variable. Okay. Company name, class variable. Bonus. Local variable. Bonus will be based on basic salary. Okay. Net salary. Local variable. Gross salary. If any calculation is there, go for local variable. Like that you have to select. Okay. Now, it is not completed. How to access class variables, I'll explain. Class variable explanation is over. Not over, no? Instance variable completed. Okay, right. Next, write it. There are 4 ways to access class variables. There are 4 ways to access class variables. First one, directly. Second one, by using class name. Third one by using an object. Fourth one by using an object reference. Note down. There are 4 ways to access class variables. There are 4 ways to access class variables. First one directly. Second one by using class name. Third one by using an object. Fourth one by using an object reference. Okay. There are 4 ways to access class variables. First one directly. Second one by using class name. Third one by using object. Fourth one by using object reference. Note down. Is it over? See. See. Static integer x equal to 10. Which type of variable? This is which type of variable? Class variable. How do you know that is class variable? Static keyword. Static member of a class is called as class variable. Static member of a class is called class variable. Okay. Now, just now I given there are 4 ways to access class variable. Okay. See, there are 4 ways to access class variable. One is directly, second one by using class name, third one by using an object, fourth one by using an object reference. Okay. Now, system.out.println x. It is called directly. Okay. System.out.println x. See, this variable name directly written. I didn't write anything. Directly x. That is called directly. System.out.println by using class name. What is the class name? Demo. So demo.x. It is one more way. Okay. Next, object reference already you know. What we have to write with object means new demo.x. With object reference means demo d equal to new demo. Next, system.out.println d.x. So it is called directly. It is called by using class name. Okay. It is called by using class name. It is called by using an object. It is called by using an object reference. See, if I compile, file, save. See, Java C demo.java. Java demo. Class name, object reference, all printed. Directly class name print, object printed with our reference also printed. Now, my question is, in these 4, which is the best one? Directly is the best one. Next, class name. Next, same order best. Same order. Okay. First directly best. Next class name better. Next object. Last object reference. Actually, these 2 not recommended because static purpose is without object. But again, if you create object memory wasted. Here object reference also wasted. So third way and fourth way not recommended. Okay. And when we have to use static variable, when we have to use local variable, you studied. When you have to use local variable, when you have to use static class variable, you studied. Class variable is there. Then directly you can access class name, you can access. Object, no need to create. Object, if you create, object memory wasted. Okay. Now, these 2 points also write it. Now, third and fourth ways are not recommended to use. Third and fourth ways are not recommended to use. Third and fourth ways are not recommended to use. So there are 4 ways to access class variables. First one directly, second one by using class name, third one by using an object, fourth one by using an object reference. Third and fourth ways are not recommended to use. So if class variable is there, don't use object. Don't use object reference. If you use object memory waste. If you use object reference, object waste, object reference waste. So these two recommended. But in these two also, when we have to use directly, when we have to use class name required. In these two also. So when we have to use directly, when we have to use class name, I'll explain. First of all, you write this one. You write this one up to here. When we have to use directly, when we have to use class name, I'll explain. With one more example, I'll explain. Write this one. So class variable, 4 ways valid. Directly also valid, by using class name also valid, by using object also valid, by using object reference also valid, but not recommended. Not recommended is different, not valid is different. Not recommended means no error. Not valid means error. Not recommended means valid only. Not recommended is valid. Not valid means error. Okay. Now, still, when we have to use directly, when we have to use class name required, I would explain. Is it over? Here, this is not recommended. So further don't use. It is valid only, but don't use. Memory wasted. This is not recommended. So further don't use. Now directly class name. These two recommended. But here also, when we have to use directly, when we have to use class name, I'll explain. Suppose I'll remove these two. I'll remove these two. Here also, okay, this one also I'll remove. Again, I'll write. Suppose, can I write more than one class in a one program? Yes or no? Can I write 2 classes? Can I write 2 public classes? No, that you remember. Already 4 rules are given. Okay. So 2 public classes we cannot write in a one program. But non-public classes, n number of you can write. Okay. Public class only one class. Non-public class n number of. Now, here static integer x equal to 10. Here also static integer y equal to 20. Okay. It is a static member. It is a static member of. Okay. 4 ways to access, 2 ways not. So now first test.x system.out.println y system.out.println demo.y are written. But if I write like this x, what will be happening is it will search for JVM, will search for x in the same class. In the same class, x is so in this line come the error. Now, if you write like this, when it will search for x in test class. Class x is there, it is valid. System.out.println y. It is search for y in the same class. In the same class, y is there. It is valid. Demo.y valid. So when we have to use directly, if it is present in the same class. When we have to use class name, another class. That is. So if I run this program, this is error. This is error. Save file, save. Compilation, error comes. See, cannot find symbol. Symbol place x. Symbol means variable x. Variable x not available in demo class. Because it is search in demo class. It is search in the same class. It is not there. Error coming. So, if the variable is present in the same class, then we can access directly. So, access class variable directly if it is present in the same class. Access class variable directly if it is present in the same class. Use class name to access. Note on these points. Use class name to access class variable. Use class name to access class variable if it is present in another class. Use class name to access class variable if it is present in another class. If the variable is present in the same class, directly. The variable is present in another class, use class name. So access class variable directly if it is present in the same class. Use class name to access class variable if it is present in another class. If you write directly, then it will search in the same class only. Same class it is not there, error comes. Is it over? All right, this one. So it is error. It is valid. It is valid. It is valid. So this first line only error. Public concept not completed. Okay. Public I didn't explain till. Public static also not completed. Void also not completed. String handling also not complete. This line also I didn't explain. Even system.out.println also I didn't explain. Okay. So in this case, error comes. In this case, error. Because if you write X, it will search for X in the same class. Same class X is not there. So error. Test.x means it will search for X in test class. Y means it will search for Y in the same class. It is there. That's what valid. Demo.y means it will search for Y in demo class. It is there, valid. So first line error. But if you remove this line, then only these all executed. Okay. Is it clear? Now next, local variable. There is only one way. Note on. There is only one way to access local variable. That is directly. There is only one way to access local variable, that is directly. There is only one way to access local variable, that is directly. Only one way. Directly we can access. Is it over? See, I'll remove this. I'll remove this. Integer x equal to 10. This is which type of variable? Local variable. System.out.println x. It is directly. File, save. Compilation, execution. Okay, write this one. Local variable only one way. That is directly. I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. After that, one code snippet I'll ask. Okay, first of all, I'll ask questions, whatever I taught. Give me answer. Questions randomly I'll ask. Okay. Now, when memory allocated to class variable, now I'm asking randomly, questions randomly. Okay. When memory allocated to class variables, whenever class is loaded, whenever class is loaded. Okay. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of instance variable created? How many? 100. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of class will created? Okay. What is the execution priority? Class variables, static blocks, and main method. Main method only. Okay. That is execution priority. First, it will search for class variables. Not there, static blocks. Not there, main method. Main also not there, execution not started. The three only automatically called. Okay. Now, how many ways to access instance variable? 2 ways. What are those? By using object, by using an object reference. If it is required multiple times, then which one you have to write? Object reference. Object reference. One time required. Object. Okay. One time required means object. How many memory blocks are there in JVM? 5. What are those? Heap area, heap method area, stack area, native stack area, PC registers. PC full form? Program counter. Can we create object without object reference? The type of object is called anonymous object. We can also call unreferenced object. Can we create reference without object? That reference, what it contains? Null. What is null? Object literal. How many categories of literals are there? 6. What are those? Integer literals, floating point literals, character literals, string literals, Boolean literals, object literals. 6 categories of literals. Class, can I call it as data type? Primitive data type or reference data type? Reference data type. Object reference, can I call it as variable? Primitive type variable or reference type variable? Reference type variable. Primitive type variable, what it contains? Reference type variable, what it contains? Primitive type variable contains data. Reference type variable contains hash code. How many primitive data types are there? 8. What are those? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. What are the reference data types are available? Arrays, strings, classes, interfaces, etc. Many. Okay. So how many ways to access class variable? 4 ways. What are those? Directly, by using class name, by using object, by using object reference. How many ways are not recommended? 2 ways. What are those? By using object, by using object reference, not recommended. When we have to use directly? If it is present in the same class. When we have to use class name? If it is present in another class. How many ways to access local variable? 1 way. What is it? Directly. Okay. When we have to use Java, when we have to use instance variable in Java program? When we have to use instance variable in Java program? Different values. Different values. Okay. When we have to use class variable? Same value for all objects. When we have to use local variable? To perform the task. Student roll number. Which variable required? Student name. Address. College name. Class variable. University name. Class variable. C language marks. Instance variable. C++ marks. Java marks. Total marks. What is it? Local variable. Okay. Now, these all questions you give an answer. Now coding. Okay. One code snippet I'll write. What will be the output comes, you have to give the answer. Okay. Whatever I asked, from that only will be there. Whatever I taught, from that only. Integer x equal to 10. Static integer y equal to 20. Demo D1 equal to new demo. Demo D2 equal to new demo. D1 dot x equal to D1 dot x plus 2. D1 dot y equal to D1 dot y plus 2. System dot out dot println. D1 dot x. D1 dot y. D2 dot x. D2 dot y. Now, your answers, give me answers. Think yourself and give answer. Online students also respond in a chat box. I given time for thinking, not for discussions. Okay, don't discuss. Whatever you know, that is give answer. If you're wrong, also nothing will happen. If wrong, also nothing will happen. Think. So different answers came, no? Now your answers. 12, 22, 10, 20. Any other? Okay, I'll write your answers. Okay, if I write with a drawing, it will be vanished. Your answers, give me, I'll write. Option A. What is your answer? 12, 22, 10, 20. Any other? 12, 22, 12, 22. Okay, next. Your answer is not there. Give me, I'll write. Suppose your answer is either this one or this one. No need to give. 12, 10, 12, 22, 10, 22. Next. 12, 22, 14, 22. Okay. Next. Error. Okay. Next error. Error. No output also. Your answer can be right or wrong, but everyone give answer. Your answer, if it is not there, give me, I'll write. Your answer is there, no need to give. If other than this 5, if other than this 5 is there, give me, I'll write. No discussions, no discussions. Whatever you know, that is give answer. Your answer is there, no need to give. Your answer is not there, give me, I'll write. If other than this 5 is there, give me, I'll write. Okay, online students also 30 members given. These answers are there. 10, 20, 12, 22. Okay, one more answer came here. 10, 20, 12, 22. It is one more answer also is there. 12, 20, 12, 20. One more answer also. It is same. One more answer. 12. It is there. No output also given. Okay. Next. Say 5 plus 3. 8 answers are there. 8 answers. If other than 8 is there, give me, I'll write. It is there. If other than 8, Give me answer, I'll write. If your answer is there, no need to give. 10, 20, 10, 22. One more came. It is not there, no? If other than these answers, if it is there, not put 12, 22. So not put 12, 22. Next. If other than these answers are there, give me, I'll write. All people answer is there. Or in object programming, I'll show you many things. I said no. Object-oriented programming. See how many answers came. Already I told. While teaching Java fundamentals only I said. While teaching Java fundamentals, I said. Many answers comes, I said no. Came, many answers came, you observe. 5, 5, 10 answers came. Is it over? Any other answer is there? Over? All people answer is there? Now, how many people answer option A? Online students also raise your hand. Okay, majority people answer option A. Also majority option A. So majority people answer option A. Next. Next, how many people answer option B? Option B. 1, 2, 1 and 2. Year also, year 9. 11 members total. Your answers you remember. Okay. Don't forget what you given. Just I want to check how many people given right answer. I want to check. Okay. So this is 2 members offline they given, 9 members online they given. Second answer. Option B. Next. How many people answer option C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 members, 6 members. Okay, 6 members. Option C. Online 5 members. Total 11. So how many people answer option D? 1 person. Okay, only 1 person. Okay, right. How many online also 1 person? Okay. How many people answer option E? 1, 2, 3. Here online also 1 student. Okay, 4 members. How many people answer option F? Option F, online student selected. Okay, right. 4 members. 5 members. Okay. Option G. Option G, 1 person. Okay. Option H, 1, 2. Offline students, output answer. Okay, right. Option I, 1 person online. Next, option J. Now, these are online students given from here onwards. Okay, right. Now, your answer, these all. Which is right answer, we'll see now. Whether right answer is there or not, also we'll see. See. Already you studied stack area, heap area, method area. It is method area. It is stack area. It is heap area. Okay. Now, when I execute this program, demo class loaded, open brace executed, class variable memory allocated. So first of Y memory allocated. Y memory allocated in this 20 will be class variables, static blocks. We don't have static blocks. After that, main method called. Here, new dynamic memory allocation operator. It allocates memory to instance variable X in heap area. So X 10 will be stored. Constructor constructs the object. Okay. Demo object created. This for by D1. D1 is local variable stored in stack area. So this hash code stored here. Same style, one more object created. So one more object. So again, X memory allocated. Okay. This object for by D2 stored in stack area. Now, in this program, how many objects are there? 2 objects. Okay. Then, how many copies of instance variable created? 2 copies. How many copies of class variable created? That is already know. So, 2 X's are there, 1 Y is there. 2 X's are there, 1 Y is there. Okay. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of X? 100. How many copies of Y? 1. Y will be common to all objects. Okay. Now, D1 dot X equal to D1 dot X plus 2. This will become 12. This will become 12. Okay. After this, D1 dot Y equal to D1 dot Y plus 2. This is only D1. This is only D2. Okay. This will become 22. This will become 22. Okay. Now, system dot out dot println D1X. What is a D1X? 12. Next, system dot out dot println D1 dot Y. What is there? 22. D2 dot X. What is there? 10. D2 dot Y. What is there? Where is 20? 22. 11 members given right answer. Here 6 members, online 5 members. 12, 20, 10, 22. So majority people wrong answer, no? You observe. Now, here how many objects are there? 2 objects. Then how many copies of X? 2 copies. How many copies of Y? 1 copy. This is common to all objects. Now, where is 20? There is 22 only now. That's what. Here also 22, here also 22. If you modify with OB1 also, D1 also, it is affected on D2 also. That is common to all objects. That is common to all objects. What do you mind? Say, every student has notebook. For all students, projector, the screen or board one only, no? Now, that is like a class variable, your notebook like a instance variable. Every student one notebook, instance variable. For all students, one board, class variable. If I modify that one, value will be common to all, no? That's what 22, 22 comes. If I modify there, for all people, same visible. If you modify in your notebook, for only you, that is. Got my point? So, your notebook like an instance variable. The board like a class variable. So, if I create here 2 objects are created, 2 X's are there. 1 X is modified, 1 X is not modified. But Y will be only 1. If you modify with D1 also affected on D2, there is no 20. 20 is modified as 22. That's what? 22, 22. This is 12, 10. Clear? But already these answers you given. If I create 100 objects, how many copies of instance variable created? 100 you given. How many copies of class variable created? 1 you given. But again, coding wrong output you given. Wrong answer you given. Theory part, whatever I asked, you given right answers only. But when I ask coding, you given wrong answers. Only 11 members given. Total classroom. See, 100 members are there in online, 100 members are there offline. 200 members. 200 above. Offline, many are there. 100 above. So 200 above. But how many people? 11 members given. See, 10% also not there, no? Object programming not easy. You need to put more. Right, this one. That's what. While giving answer, don't depend on friend answers. See, people, what they'll do is your thinking also may be changed if you do like that. There is only one way. There is only one way. That's what 22 comes. Okay. Here also 22, here also 22. There is only one y. The y will be common to all objects. That's what 22. But x will be different for every object. So output is 12, 22, 10, 22. 12, 22, 10, 22. Okay. You write the diagram also. With that only you'll understand. With that only you'll understand. Write the diagram also. Method is stack heap area also. Then you'll get a clarity with the diagram. Over. So I'll explain once again. Just listen. Is it over? First you complete. First you complete. First you complete. After that I'll explain. Over. See, first demo class loaded, because at the command prompt you'll write Java demo. At the command prompt while executing the program, you'll write Java demo. Then demo class loaded. Whenever class is loaded, class variable memory allocated. You studied to that point? So static integer y equal to 20, that is executed. So y stored in method area, 20 stored. After this, class variables. So this is only class variable. After this, static blocks. We don't have a static blocks. That later we'll study. After that, main method. Execution priority given. Class variable, static blocks, main method. Class variable, static integer y equal 20, that is stored in method area. After that, static blocks. We don't have static blocks. After that, main method. Main method executed. After this, in this main method, here object created. But in this line, first of all, new executed. It is dynamic memory allocation operator. It allocates the memory to instance variable x. So x memory allocated 10. Constructor constructs the object. This object referred by D1. D1 is a local variable. That's what stored in stack area. This object referred by D1. It is stored in stack area. Here one more object created. So again memory allocated to x. That is object. Another object that is referred by D2. Like this created. D1 dot x equal to D1 dot x plus 2. This is D1x. 10 become as 12. D1 dot y equal to D1 dot y plus 2. This is 20 become as 22. This will be common to all objects. D1 also, D2 also, D3 also, for all. So it is modified as 22. System dot out dot println D1 dot x. So D1 dot x, 10 is 12 is there. So 12 is output. D1 dot y, 22. D2 dot x, 10. D2 dot y, 22. Because there is no another 20. That is only common to all. So 12, 22, 10, 22. See? 12, 22, 10, 22. Save. If I compile and run. See, compilation. Execution. 12, 22, 10, 22. 22, 22 you are getting same. Reason, there is only one y. But 12, 10, two separate copies. One copy modified, one copy not modified. That is the reason 12, 10. 22 is same. For all same. Okay. Now, one more question I'll ask. System dot out x. What? 15. Any other answer? It can be right or wrong. Think. Error. Okay. Any other answer? $15 error. Any other answer? What is it? $15. No output. Any other answer? Here also 23 messages came. No output, 15, 5. Okay, majority people answer is 15. Now, how many people answer 15? Just raise your hand. Next. How many people answer is 5? Raise your hand. Next. How many people answer is error? Next. How many people answer no output? Okay. But remaining people 15. Okay. But all people not give an answer. My eyes on everyone. All people not give an answer. Answer can be right or wrong. Just involve. Nothing will happen. If you give wrong answer also, nothing will happen. Okay. See, 1 minute. This is class variable. How many ways to access? How many ways? 4 ways. Okay. This is local variable. How many ways to access? 1 way. Okay. Suppose those who given 5, those who given 5, those who given 5, for them one more question, how to print 15? Now, those who given 15, for them one more question, how to print 5? Demo.x. So that's what it is, 15 printed. For this one, other options are there. In this situation, if you want to access class variable, you required class name. So this point also note down. Otherwise, first you write this one. First code write it. There only I'll give. Use class name. See, if I write here, 1 minute. If I write here, system.out.println demo.x. Here you will get output 15. Here you will get output 5. Okay. See, file, save. See, compilation, execution. So 15, 5. So this output is 15. This output is 5. So in this situation, like this, use class name to access class variable. Use class name to access class variable whenever both class variable and local variable names are same. So use class name to access class variable whenever both class variable and local variable names are same. Local variable name, class variable name, if it is same. If you want to access class variable, use class name. In this situation, directly not possible. So then you have to write class name. So I said, if the variable is present in the same class, directly we can access, I said. But in this situation, not possible. Okay. So local variable name, class variable name, if it is same, if you want to access class variable, class name required. Okay. Last one more question. Is it over? Use class name to access class variable whenever both class variable and local variable names are same. Same name is there. In that situation, directly not possible. Okay. Suppose one more question. Integer a equal to 8 or 9. Integer a equal to 9. A plus equal to 3. System dot out dot println plus a. Now what will be happen? Give me answer. No output. Any other? 15, 13, 14, 13, 14, no output. 14, no output. No output. What is it? Error. Your answers can be right or wrong, everyone involved. Thirteen, 14, no output, error. Any other answer? Other than these four. 13, 14, no output, error. Okay, online student 32 messages came. 13, 14, 14, 14. Okay. Now, how many people answer is 13? Just raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, year 14, 10, 15 members, 13. How many people answer is 14? Majority people answer 14. Okay, majority people answer 14. Next, how many people answer no output? No output also many people are there. Okay. Already print a system dot out dot print statement is there, no? Okay. No output also selected. Okay. Next, how many people answer error? Error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, year 10, 19. Now, those who given error, why? That is which type of variable? Instance variable memory when it is allocated. Whenever object is created. Where is object? But all are thinking plus plus minus minus. They are not thinking oops. That is instance variable. Memory allocated whenever object is created. How many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Object. Where is object? Where is object reference? Every line error only. First line also error, second line also error, third line also error. 3 errors, not 1 error. 3 errors comes. See, file, save. All are thinking this plus only. See, compilation. See, 3 errors. Every line error only. Because that is instance variable. Instance variable memory allocated whenever object is created. There is no object. Can we access directly? No. Every line error only. Right, this one? It is error. Okay. If it is static, here suppose static is there. 14. Static is there valid. Class variable you can access, no? So if static is there, here it will become 10. Here it is pre-increment. It will become 14. Non-static error. Static 14. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see continuation.